Hi, so now we are moving on to math, and we are on lesson 2.5, and we are in the math journal, and we're on page 44, so math journal. Page 44, okay? So, math journal, page 44, we are looking at prime and composite numbers today. So, we kind of mentioned them the other day, but I know we haven't focused on them yet. So if we have a prime number, that means that, let me try to make this a little more straight for you, sorry. Okay, if we have a prime number, that means, there we go, that's a little better. If we have a prime number, that means that if you look up here, it says has exactly two different factors, one and the number itself. Okay, so that means, remember when we found factors? So if I say we have the number 8, okay, that means when I find the factors of 8, we know we can do 1 and 8, because you remember I want to do my smallest and my largest. 1 and 8, and then what else can I do? I need to see if I can do 2. Can I do 2 in anything? Yes, I can do 2 and 4. And that's all I can do. But there is more than just 1 and the number itself. Let's look at the number 3. Okay, if we have the number 3, what factors do we have? We have 1 and 3. There is nothing else that we can put in there. So since our only factors are 1 and the number itself, that means this one is a prime number. That also means that since with 8, we have more than just 1 and the number itself, we have 2 and 4 as factors, that means it is composite. Okay? So with us having that kind of is just a quick overview of what a prime and a composite number is. Okay? So remember, a prime number means that it can only be 1 and the number itself. If it has more than those factors, it is composite. So now we're going to look at this chart, and we're going to try to get through this chart together in a timely, quick way. But remember, if it's going too fast for you or you need to slow down, pause the video, fill in what you're missing, and then click and continue with where you need to be. That's why it's a video, okay? So there's also a little note here, 1. 1 is not on our chart, and that's because it's neither prime nor composite. It is a rare number that's neither, meaning because 1 only has one factor, 1. You multiply 1 by 1, so it's only one factor. So it doesn't have 1 in the other number. It's just a number. Just a little fun fact. So let's look at 2. So in our chart, it wants us to put the number. So it wants the number, the factors, and then it wants us to say if it is prime or composite, P or C, okay? So the first number we have is 2. Now we need to think of all of the factors that we could have for 2. So we have 1 times 2, and then that's it. The other way we know is we got to our turnaround fact, where if we say, okay, I can do 1 times 2 and 2 times 1, I can't go past that, right? So we only have 1 and the other number, meaning it is a prime number. So put a P over there for prime. Now look at 3. We already did 3, but we're going to do it in our chart too. We already know that it's only 1 and 3, 1 and the number itself, so that makes it a prime number. Awesome job, guys. Now, they gave us 4. So 4, it says that the numbers that there are 1, 2, and 4. So since it has more than just 1 and the number itself, even though it just has 3 factors, it has more than 2, so it is a composite number. They did that for us. They also did number 5. 1 and 5 are our only factors, so it is a prime number. Okay, now we have to do number 6. For number 6, we are going to look at this one. We have 1 and 6. Can we put 2 in it? Yes. 2 times what gets us 6? 3. And then I've reached my turnaround fact. So that is all of mine. But it has more than just 1 in the number itself, meaning it is composite. Great job. Let's do 7. 7, our factors are 1 and 7. And can we put 2 in it? No. Can we put 3? No. 4, 5, 6. And then we're at our turnaround fact, which is 7, meaning this one is prime because we only have 1 and the number itself. Okay? And then we have number 8, which our factors are 1 and 8. And then can we put 2 in it? Yes. 2 times 4. Can 3 go in it? No. And then we get our turnaround fact where we get to 4. And this one is composite. You guys are doing awesome. Remember, pause if you need to. Okay, number 9. 9. We have 1 and 9. And then can we put 2 in it? No. Can we put 3? Yes. 3 times 3. We only have to write that factor once. Is there any other things that we can multiply by to get 9? No. But we still have another factor than just 1 in itself. So it is a composite number. They did 10 and 11 for us. Look at 12. 12, we have 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. And then we reached our turnaround fact. Okay, we dealt with 12 yesterday in our video. 12 is a composite number. So again, take a minute, make sure you fill these in. Okay, so now it goes to 13. We have the number 13. For 13, our factors are 1 and 13. Is there anything else that we can put in there? No. So this is a prime number. Now look at number 14. 14. We have 1 and 14. We have 2 and 7. And is there anything else that we can put in there? Can 3 go in there? What about 4? Or 5? Or 6? Nope, that's all of our factors. We only have 4, but that means it's a composite. Okay, look at 15. 15, we have 1 and 15. Remember to space these out properly. I put my first, my lowest number, and my biggest number. That way I'm going in order, and I don't miss any. Can 2 go into 15? No, but can 3? Yes, we have 3 and 5. Can 4 go in it? No, but then we get our turnaround fact with our 5, meaning we have found all of our factors, and it is a composite number. Take a second and look at this. Some people before have said, so are all odd numbers prime? Because 13 is prime and 11 is prime. No, because when you look at 9 and 15, and we'll get some other numbers soon, they are not prime, they are composite. They have more than one factor. So, no, not every odd number is a prime number, but that's a good question. But there is your answer, okay? So, then they did 16 for us. Let's do 17. We have 1 and 17. Can we put anything else in there? Think for a second. No, we can't. So it is a prime number because we only have 1 and the number itself. Now look at 18. We have 1 and 18. We have 2 and 9. 2 times 9 is 18. And then we have 3 and 6. Make sure you remember those. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Okay, you guys are doing great. This is a composite number. And then we're at 19. With 19, we have 1 and 19. And is there any other number? Can 2 go in it? Can 3? Can 4? No, I'm just gonna let you guys know there's no other number we can multiply by to get 19, so it is a prime number. And now we are at 20, our last one on that row. So we have 1 and 20. We have 2 and 10. Can 3 be multiplied by anything? No. Can 4? Yes. 4 times 5. Are there any other factors? No. But there are still more than just 2, meaning it is a composite number. Make sure you have all this and pause the video if you need to finish out that first row. All right, so now we start at the top of the next column, which is 21. We have 21. Now we know we have 1 and 21. What other numbers? Can 2 go into it? Sorry, Loki hit our stick. Okay, can 2 go in it? No. Can 3? Yes, it can. 3 times what gets us 21? 3 times 7. Can anything else? Can 4? Can 5? Can 6? Nope. So then we get to our turnaround fact, which is 7. And that means we found all of our factors, and it is a composite number. Then we have 22. With 22, we have 1 and 22. And then we have, it's an even number, so we know 2 can go in it. 2 times what gets me 22? 2 times 11. Good. 2 times 11, and that means we have more than 2 factors, so it is composite. Okay, you guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Now, 23. 1 and 23 are only factors for this one. You can't do anything else, so it is prime. 24, we have 1 and 24. We also, let's see. Sorry, the animals are messing with our video. Okay, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. So, we have 1 and 24, and again, it's even. No. It's even, so we know 2 can go into it. 2 times what gets me 24? 2 times 12. Now, can 3 go into it? Yes, I'm actually going to make this a little smaller so we don't run out of room. So we have 24 and 12. And then we know 3. 3 times what gets me 24? Think real hard for a second. 3 times 8. Okay, 3 times 8 gets me 24. Now, 4 times what gets me 24? 4 times 6. So that's a lot of factors for that one. So it is a composite number. What about 25? Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause it and finish filling it in. We have 1 and 25. And what else can we put in there? There's only one other factor, 5, because 5 times 5 gets me 25, and I only have to write it one time. So 1, 5, and 25. But it's still more than 2 factors, so it is a composite number. Have you noticed we don't have a whole lot of prime numbers? Okay, so look at 26. We have 1 and 26. And then we know that we can put 2 in there because it's an even number. 2 times what gets me 26? Well, 2 times what gets me 6? 3. And 2 times what gets me 2? 2. Or 1. 2 times 1 gets me 2, right? So we have 2 times 13 is 26. So this is a composite number. Let's do one more before I erase all this. So we have 27, 1 and 27. And then what else do we have? It's not even, so 2 is not going to go into it, but 3 can go into it. 3 times what gets me 27? 3 times 9. 3 times 9 is 27. So it is a composite number. Okay, we are almost done with our chart. Let's do this. We have 28. I know it's just a lot of numbers and a lot of factoring, but we got this, okay? 28. We have 1 and 28. Then 2 times what? 2 times 14. Okay. Then we have 4 times what gets me 28? 4 times 7. Then we have 29. 1 times 29. And then is there any other number? Oh, sorry, that's a composite number, isn't it? Can any other number go into 29? No. So it's a prime number. What about 30? We have 1 and 30. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and catch up. So we have 1 and 30. Okay, it's an even number, so we know 2 can go into it. 2 times what? 2 times 15. Then we also know we can do 3 times 10 and 5 times 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. It is a composite number. That one has a lot of factors in it. All right, I am actually going to pause and start a new video because it's getting too long to upload. So go ahead and go back to the lesson plan and click on the next video.